Hello everyone, Nostalgic here. I'm back yet again, and this time I have brought in another collectible railway item. That's right, I brought in another collectible railway item. Reason why is simple. I, back in 2015, my father bought me a take and play mic. And instead of keeping that take and play mic, because I didn't care about accuracy back then, I gave it to a family member. But at least I got this version of mic, since it's more accurate than the take along version. This version of mic also promotes more engines on the back, such as Flynn, Diesel 10, Caitlin, Ferdinand, Percy, and Thomas. So, with that out of the way, let's get Mike out of that packaging, shall we? As with many other collectible railway models, Mike did not come with a metal tender. He came with a plastic tender. But the detail is still good on it, though. The tender looks exactly like it does in the show, except it's a tad bigger than Mike. To me, that doesn't matter. As well as that, Mike's detail is pretty good as well. For example, the lining, the dome, the safety valve. And yeah, even his nameplate is well detailed for something this small. And it's the same as the take and play model. I do have the take and play version of this, but without the tender, unfortunately. So let me just get the take and play mic in order to make a comparison to this mic. So here I have the take and play mic, and unfortunately I made a very bad attempt at restoring him. He looks very messy. But if anything, you can see the similarities between him and his collectible railway counterpart. They are very much the same model. Now, if this mic was in good condition, unlike how I found him at the car boot sales, he would be like this mic, in much better condition and well taken care of. But this mic hasn't been taken care of yet because of the fact that I had just bought him, and even more so, unboxed him at this current point in time. So, yeah. Also, Mike has the dumb magnets, and as usual, if you wanted to connect something collectible railway or adventures related to a take and play model such as this one, you would need those special adapters. I do have those adapters, as you can clearly see in many of my works. Well, the Super Rescue Remake is only one of them, but that's beside the point. Point is, you can see that this mic is exactly the same as this one, except not well taken care of. If we can, we'll also make a comparison to Rex. I am very pleased to say that I kept Rex in good condition. If I didn't, I would have regretted it for the rest of my life. See, he still has everything, such as his dome, his safety valve, his, these handrails, and even the tender is kept in good nick. Well, sort of. I don't know what this white spot over here is. Whatever. But at least everything's been kept in good condition for terms of Rex. As you can see, Mike and Rex are very similar in size to each other. But I think the one thing that separates them the most is the fact that the tenders... Well, for Rex, the tender looks further apart from the engine. But as for Mike, because of those plastic couplers, his tender is more connected. As in, it's further inward to the engine. So I have to say this now. Mattel, you made a poor choice with the magnets. And even more so, you should have brought the miniature engines to Adventures. If you had done that, you could have easily had more good reception from the fans if you had Rex and Bert with this style of coupling. But no, you only decided to make Mike available in select European countries, and as for Rex and Bert, you just left them as take and play models for all of the world to see in their entire ugliness with these magnets. The faces are nice, the models are okay. Alright, they're good, they're well detailed, but as for the magnets, you've really made a poor choice, Mattel. So, with that, what's my final rating on the Mike model? The Mike model is simply good. And this has got to be one of Mattel's best. So, if anything, this is much better than the take and play model. If there are any Thomas fans out there planning to buy, for example, the diecast models, please buy this mic and not the dumb magnet mic, and you won't regret it. You can find this guy on AliExpress along with other collectible railway models such as Hero, Axel, and many more, hopefully, because they're still adding in more push alongs, even more so all engines go stock as well. So please get this guy while stocks last at AliExpress, because trust me, these guys are running out. Their time is over. In any case, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Make sure to tell me what you think about the mic model in the comments below. And tell me which you prefer. This mic, the dumb magnet mic, or the take-along mic. Personally, the take-along mic feels a lot more like a narrow gauge model than it does a miniature gauge model. The collectible railway model does Mike's character justice, and especially because of the fact that they encapsulate the miniature engine so well. But as for this model just feels as if Mike. This just feels as if Mike is some obscure narrow gauge engine. So, if I had to make a recommendation, please, if you want to get this model for the sake of owning a lot of diecast models, and even more so having a complete take-along collection, I will understand that. But I wouldn't use it for a Thomas series. If you want to use this mic for a Thomas series, I highly suggest so. As for this, don't use it because the magnets are just too glaring to look at. With that being said, thank you for watching. Keep your imaginations turned on. This is Nostalgic signing off and reminding you all that nostalgia never dies.